Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of the West Ham Fan TV podcast. The 2 that we've done previously have gone down very well, boys. We're very proud of it. People are loving it in the comments section down below. As usual, co-host Dom.
Hello.
It's a podcast, mate. You got to talk.
Good evening.
We can't see you.
How are you?
I'm very
always happy to be in your
hell's
company,
bells.
Nicky, as always.
What a professor. It's doing that. It's like radio. You know this thing here. This captures your voice.
You'll put it on video as well, though. Got to bear that in mind.
Yeah, but most of the people are going to be listening to it on idiot. But joining us for the first time, our other co-host, he's going to be here regularly. He's been ill for the last 2 weeks. It's Ryan. Archie,
Hello,
Archie baby, how you doing?
Right. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I was just like enjoying watching you two argue. It was like I'm in prime position, yeah.
You know this fat bastard broke a chair last week.
I heard.
That chair that he's sitting in there, back leg of it snapped off, shuffling around.
I will give $1,000 now to see that chair collapse. Just to see him go over backwards.
I'd love it if it happened to you. You're piping up about it.
What do you mean?
Karma.
Do you like my tracksuit?
It looks all right.
It looks council estate, doesn't it? I got it out the thingy today. It's terrible. It's one of the worst. It feels like
Yeah,
I'm wearing.
You've got a matching polo top as well.
I swear on my life, right? I was pulling bits of rubber off it. I think it's really cheaply made. I don't know what the fuck it is, to be honest with you. But I think it's stitched together with old tyre or something.
Is that a Boohoo special?
No, it wasn't. Someone bought me this for Christmas, and I just needed to pull something out of the thing. We're going to be talking about your clobber a bit later because we've got the expert in it. He always looks smart, old Ryan.
Cheers, mate.
We told him last week that we're gonna take him to get him made over. You're gonna take him out and get him made over.
We ain't got the budget, have we?
We might have.
I'd rather go and watch Millwall than go clothes shopping.
To be fair, you could whack him in a pair of Tesco jeans and some Primark t-shirts and he'd look a lot better. Dom, I'm only joking, mate. You look very smart tonight, mate.
Wait, have you seen his shoes again? His shoes are going to become a subject on this.
What, them Coco the clown boots?
In my work boots, right? I've just come straight from work.
What, you an undertaker?
No, the boots, you pleb. Just come straight from work, and I was packing my bag this morning because I got to change of clothes.
So what did you do? Jump on your Harley, come straight here?
Nah, man. I put my clothes on because I just couldn't be bothered to put a pair of shoes in my bags. It just makes it heavier, and I'm just like, do you know what? It's shoes.
I'm sure didn't Jimmy Grimble wear them?
Next time I'm coming fucking barefoot. Just
go out the garden and shoot at the goal out there.
I'll shoot you in a minute.
Well, we won't have no valence on here, young Tom.
Are they comfortable though?
They're absolutely
What are they?
wonderful. DMs, Dr. Martens, love them. Best shoes about.
Dr. Martens, that since fucking. I think the last person to buy a pair of Dr. Martens was Tony Cottee. I suppose we better talk about the football. Leicester was this week. I didn't go. I sat at home, watched it.
Lazy.
No, it wasn't. To be honest with you, I wasn't scheduled to go to this one anyway. But I had a lot going on, so you didn't really see me over the weekend. So I won't mention too much, but yeah, it was pretty shit to be honest. But it looked like you all had a good time.
I'll be honest with you. I know it wasn't the greatest of game, but I think it's one of the best away days I've had for a very, very long time. The atmosphere in the pub was brilliant. I mean, look, I know everything that's gone on with the Kurt Zuma situation, but I think the fans sort of made a bit of light heart of it.
But that's what we do, isn't
Football
it?
fans always do that. They'll take the worst situation and find a way to make a joke out of it. But the pub before was unreal, wasn't it, Dom?
I do like Leicester.
Yeah, the Counting House is a great pub. We always same all the time. Park at the Leicester Tigers Rugby Club. Walk down. You got the pub there, and then the stadium's 5-minute walk from there. And we got in there, and we got a nice table near the door. A lovely couple let us sit on their table, and yeah, it was just. I mean, I was on the table at one point. Me and Dom.
Oh, they were a couple, were they?
Yeah.
That's a shame. She was a pretty girl, that one.
He listens to the podcast, Dom, so be careful, mate. He'll be right after you.
They probably let me.
He probably what?
Nothing.
Well, we'll play that back. I thought he said that.
Yeah, I thought he
Yeah,
said.
no,
The great cup.
Yeah, it was good, that pub, wasn't it? Because like we got there the best time, just when it was like, it was early.
Well, when we got in there was must have been about 20 people in there. So we went over to, this table was for about 8 people and there was 2. And we just said, look, can we chuck our jackets there, chuck our pints on there? And they was like, yeah, go on, sit down. And after about half hour, it started filling up a little bit. And then in an hour, the queue outside was massive, innit? People were like begging to get in.
It's the counting house, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's funny because I didn't go this. I don't even think I went to the last one at Leicester.
The last game I went to at Leicester was when the helicopter crash. We played them after, and I think we lose 4-1 or something.
Nah, that was the season after. You did go to that one when we got slapped 4-1 Wednesday night.
I feel it's one of them. I feel like I go there every year, but I don't.
Yeah,
it's weird because we always have a good time there.
Because it was midweek, wasn't it? That game when we lost, but the one before that was the one with the helicopter crash. When that was the last game I went to Leicester. It's always been one of my favourite away days. It's a brilliant pub, brilliant atmosphere.
But what makes it a good away day? Do you know what? I'll put my things. Not too long to get there. You can get up there in an hour and a bit. Good atmosphere, nice stadium, nice surroundings, good pub.
Good pub, yeah.
Yeah, I think all of them is a perfect away day. What's the worst away day? I don't mean like the one that you've had the worst experience in, but the one where you just think this is the fucking dive. Like I can't wait to get out of here. What one's that to you?
United, Old Trafford.
Yeah, I agree.
Hate it. Hate going to Old Trafford. We don't usually get a result up there, but it's just a shit away day. We had it this season where you come out and you mix in with the fans and it's horrible. But Tottenham away as well was another one. You can never sort of relax at Tottenham away. It's the only London ground I find that you can't relax. There's a few other clubs. Burnley, I like Burnley. Burnley's a decent away game. I like the cricket club.
Yeah, it's just a shithole.
It's a long old drive.
I don't like Man City, man.
Why?
It's just another write-off game after time, isn't it? There's no real away pub, is there? That's near the ground.
I don't think I've ever been to a pub at Man City.
I went to this sports centre, and it's for home fans only, but I sort of blagged myself in. I've seen us win there, believe it or not. Never seen us get a result since. Burnley's a shithole. Like to be fair, the hard north ones, they've all come on Sundays, most of them.
Yeah, Everton, that's bad, isn't it?
Burnley, City, and it's like you go to work the next day and you're fucked.
Yeah.
And I've had that a lot.
To me, I said this the other day, I'm getting a bit like our Arsenal fans have been all over the years, getting a bit arrogant. I don't look at the bottom of the table no more because we're so used to being up the right end. And I didn't realise how bad Everton was. And that was a massive result for them at the weekend.
It was huge.
Massive result. I didn't realise they was only like 4 points off, but they're still down now. It's going to go right to the wire at both ends of the table, I think, for the championship as well. Because if Liverpool win their game in hand, there's 6 points behind City then.
And they got to play City.
And they got to play them as well. So City slip up somewhere, probably be us. That'd be Noble's parting gift, the winning penalty against City to cost them the league.
We got to talk about, obviously, we'll talk about Kurt Zouma not starting the game in a minute, but that ball over the top for Jared Bowen by Issa Diop was a work of art. And honestly, he had a fucking storming game.
Yeah, he played really well, Diop. And to come in at the last minute as well, it's always tough to do because he hasn't prepared to play. And to get told 15 minutes before kickoff. But yeah, it was a great ball and a great finish from Bowen as well. He's in top form. And I think someone put something up yesterday, stats. He's competing with Payet in the Payet season.
Yeah.
But people probably won't. People look at Bowen and think, oh, he's not got the flair of Payet and what Payet done and all that.
Is that the difference, right? The flair?
Yeah, but I'll be honest with you, Payet was a great player, but I'd rather have a worker. I like Bowen, I really do. I've been a big fan of him since we signed him and he works hard for the team and it's no surprise that Moyes, he's the first name on the team sheet for him.
Who's better for you, though?
What? A
Bowen
player?
Payet.
Oh, Payet, technically, yeah. Payet's a better player, we know that. That prime Payet...
But that depends on what you define as because it's all about stats, right?
Yeah, it's all about stats, but then, does Bowen get you off the edge of your seat like Payet did?
No.
If Bowen put a free kick down, you're going to say, oh, but when Payet done it, you was expecting it to go in.
Yeah. I don't really want to talk about this, but it's obviously a massive talking point in the game because Diop come in and stepped in, but Kurt Zouma, I mean... it's turning into a witch hunt now. It's ridiculous. And there's still people talk. And there's, do you know what? I listened to TalkSport the other day, and you got Jim White.
Jim Smith.
I always say Jim Smith. I don't know why. Who the fuck is Jim Smith?
The old Derby manager, wasn't it?
What, that old bald eagle geezer?
He's dead now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, I remember him dying a couple of years ago.
I've never heard of him.
What,
You never heard of Jim Smith, the old Derby manager?
Nah, probably before my time.
He was one of Redknapp's best mates. When he
Harry and Jim. Harry and Jim. Harry and Jim. Harry and Jim. Harry and Jim.
Harry and Jim.
You're all nuts.
Jim and Harry.
You never heard of Harry and Jim?
Oh, I've not.
It was a TV series.
They was
back in the 90s or when I was in nappies? I don't remember.
He was at Pompey with him as well when he was the assistant manager.
He used to dress up like a Roman. Like one of them Roman skirts and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he have a helmet and everything and
and
a lance and a sword?
Yeah. Not a lance and a sword, no. No, he used to dress up like a Roman.
Did he fight lions?
No.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Now you're being ridiculous.
I've never heard of the geezer. Never heard of him.
Good manager.
Yeah, he was a good manager.
manager.
Good Derby manager. Jim White, and he's going, they're telling me he's going to be starting against Newcastle. And I'm like, well, why the fuck wouldn't he? He started against fucking, who did we play? Watford.
Yeah.
And he's fucking in line to start against Leicester. And then they started accusing him of feigning illness. And bottling it.
The thing is, like, I don't believe that. I mean, there was people saying that before the night before the game, he was being sick. There was a food bug. He's obviously gone out to warm up. You could see him with the medical staff. He wasn't right. I don't think people said he shit himself. He didn't want to play. I don't believe that. Playing at Leicester is not worse than playing at home in front of your home fans after that happened. So
especially that day after.
Yeah, if he can get through that. Listen, for the rest of his career now, wherever he goes, whether it's with us or every stadium he plays, he's going to get booed. He's always going to have that. But it'll wear down. The Watford fans done it. They were loud. After a little while, it gets boring. They don't want to do it no more. There'll be another football player do something in a couple of weeks' time.
You're talking to Graham. I've heard a couple of stories about this away day. About Graham. What is up with Graham?
Oh, Johnny Walker. He just walked off, didn't he?
Did you find him?
Well, Andy told me when he came out of the house, he done a little skip and a jump.
Yeah, he done like an hop, skip and jump, like he was
take the penalty,
like
Jorginho.
London 2012. Yeah, like, and then, well, we tried to get his postcode, didn't we? He weren't answering his phone, so I had to sort of try to remember where his mum and dad lived, and I was close, wasn't I? I was only like literally a street away. Then I'm ringing him, he ain't answering. So I thought, I don't want to knock on the door because last time I got chucked down a bunker.
Is that true?
Yeah.
He always tells me this story. I don't believe
right?
it.
So I thought, I'm going to knock on the door and I'm just going to run. Like, in Only Fools and Horses at the Villa Bella. So I knocked on the door and then Graham comes out and he does this hop, skip and jump. So I let him sit in the front with Andy. And then, after the game, he walked off, didn't he? Like, we all walked that way and Graham just walked that way and carried on walking until he got to, like, Birmingham.
I am not convinced that Graham even knows that we put these videos out. I think he thinks we're doing Zoom calls between each other. I'm not convinced that he knows we've been on YouTube for the last 6 years. I really don't. He's in a world of his own.
You know what though? I love him. When people say to me about Graham, I honestly love him to bits. I could if he had his own reality TV show,
so
I would watch it for 24 hours a day. Even if it was just him sitting in a room on his own, I'd watch him. Because I always think, what's going on in his head?
The life of Graham.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was weird though, because when I done my interview, obviously I had to cut it short because I see someone new, so I wanted to go and say hello to him. I was chatting to this geezer. You'd all gone. You just disappeared. Like,
well, we got told to move on.
Like
So
a puff of smoke.
I said like that. I said,
you're here.
You can fucking talk. Here we go again.
I said, right, let's go over there. Like literally, it was there straight. I turned around and no one could find Graham. And then all of a sudden he went, I'm outside the welcome sign. I'm like, what welcome sign? Like, he just went walking. But
welcome to my bunker.
I don't know what goes on in his mind. I really don't know. I want to know. As you said, I think I'd watch 24/7 because he's something else, mate. I tell you, he's never with it, is he? He's never with it.
He's like, he's always 5 minutes behind, isn't he? Like we could have this conversation now about Graham, and he'll be sitting there, and then we'll go on and we'll be talking about previewing Newcastle game, and Graham will go, "That's a funny story about Graham, isn't it?" Like, what are you talking about, mate? That was 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, that picture we all got a picture together in the pub.
Yeah,
you just see his face in the background.
Even then, you don't know what's going on.
Newcastle. We're going to wrap this up quickly. Newcastle at home. Oh, this is a tough game, man. They've upped their form. I didn't know what else.
Have you heard of the company Chili Sauce?
I've never heard of a company called Chili Sauce.
They're a stag company. They organise stag do's.
Yeah,
have you heard of them?
I have heard
Chili
of them.
Sauce. What's your company's name? Mayonnaise.
Ketchup, burger sauce.
Yeah,
Burger sauce. That's what I name.
Nah, mate, I work for Gherkin.
Do you know what? Chili. I don't like chili sauce. I'm a burger sauce ketchup man. But no, like I went through. So I actually don't. You know, I thought it was going to be spontaneous sorts of things. I didn't realise how much has been planned. So I did plan to go and watch the game because obviously they're an hour ahead, so it'll be 1:30 kickoff over there. So I was like, well, I'll be all right. You know, I'll probably be a bit hungover from Friday night because we're going Thursday. But no, mate, I said to the best man, oh, my liver is going to be fucked by the time I come home because like we're going at this event, some sort of like party event on some beach. It starts at 1:00, so I won't be catching the game at all. But
it's a little plastic, 10%. Yeah. Wait, it's a lads holiday then, yeah.
It's a stag do, of course, yeah. So it's a lads holiday.
You're gonna go see Sticky Vicky. She's still about Benidorm.
I'll find out.
It's her daughter now, isn't it? I think she retired, old Sticky Vicky.
Then there, she'll be pulling the Union Jack out. That'll be the only time I see it. The flag.
Brexit from the wrong exit.
But nah, man. I was meant to go 2 years ago for my other mates.
Have you ever been on a lads holiday? When's the last lads holiday you've been on?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
I've got some funny stories on that, man.
Well, come on in, let's have them.
My first lads holiday was 9 years ago. I was 18. I went to Magaluf.
Oh, Lord. Have you been to Magaluf? No. I have. A couple of times.
Mate, honestly, it was filthy out there. It was carnage.
See, that's why I wouldn't go, because them sort of holidays don't interest me.
So
I went Iron Napa, and that was decent.
I think the first night, I was 18, I was very immature, a bit less immature than I am now.
I was going to say, you walk around fucking West Ham with a dildo, you idiot.
What? That's not me. It's nothing to do with me. What are you on about? It's nothing to do with me. And I got...
You get caught on camera every fucking week with it, man.
Yeah, waving it like that. Yeah. Like a fucking church bell ringing.
Bang, bang.
Yeah, like the American Pie 2, dildo, dildo.
One boy for sale.
You're telling me he's immature and he's walking around West Ham now with a fucking dildo. But go on.
Anyway, I think I almost got... I got ambushed by the prostitutes out there. They tried...
Bullshit. Oh yeah, I was walking down the road and then all of a sudden I fell into a prostitute and she took my money.
No.
I looked down, I didn't know what was going on, and all of a sudden she's sucking me dick.
She must have been a magician because all my clothes come off and I didn't know what was going on.
You got ambushed by what?
I said no. I was a good little boy.
He was raped.
No.
We've already told it. What's that noise? Oh, the ice maker.
Oh, the ice is done.
Mate,
Dom, I'll get your ass out. The ice is ready.
It's going to sting again. I'll have to wear a cap, though, because my new look's not going to get on well with the sun.
Are you happy with your hair, Dom?
Oh, I'm absolutely buzzing.
It looks better.
Of course it does. It was just like literally, I've done it Saturday morning because I went to the barber's this time, and he's usually like very positive about my hair. Like the only positive person about.
Did he walk in there just looking and go, "You got no chance"?
No, man. He's like, no. If you give it time, it'll grow back and all that. I'm like, come on,
fuck off. Who said that?
My hairdresser.
Give it time, it'll grow back. You've been waiting for 80 years. That's never coming back.
Has he got I know. And I just said, look,
give it time, it's going to grow back.
He don't want to lose his best customer. That's why. But like he
I can imagine him walking in. That's a lovely head of hair, Dom. He's snipping hair and charging him a tenner.
You know, like he coming to America when he's not even cutting it. He's just like,
No, you got loads of hair, man. I feel I'm going bald. No. He's just cutting it and charging 15 quid every week.
it's got to a
Boy,
point
your
now.
hair's getting long. You see Dennis Rowe, your hair's getting long. Don't come in.
It's got to a point now where there's no turning back. So I said, look, please get rid of it all. He was like, are you sure? I'm like, yes, I'm sure. So he literally got out a razor. I think he took one like swipe at the top bit and it all gone. Literally, that's all it took. Without that bit,
two strands holding it all.
I look like Stephen Paul with all the puffed out side bits. So I was like, get it off.
You look like that's conductor. You know that conductor.
have you? Would you ever?
What's his name? Max Wall.
Max Wall, yeah. Would you?
Like that geezer out of Ghost.
Yeah.
Get off my tree.
Tom, seriously though, would you ever consider like a syrup, like a wig?
Would you have an hair transplant?
No,
Would you have an hair
like,
transplant?
you know, like Tony Tucker in Rise of the Foot Soldier.
Mate, wigs, no, not a chance, mate. Not a fucking
Imagine him in a London Stadium with a wig on, he's moaning it, the wind blows it off. It flies down the...
It's one of the ones where it lifts up and they don't know.
He's running down the Olympic way chasing his syrup.
I'm going to piss myself. I can't laugh too much. Like, I'm actually going to piss myself.
He's got hair like fucking Barry Venison.
He turns out like a lion.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's
What about you?
Well, I've accepted
inspired
mine,
by
mate.
you. But
What do you
like,
mean? How can you be inspired by me? Baldness is not inspired by anyone.
yeah, but I chose to go the full way. It's your turn next. You're
What do you
going
mean?
Great, because you got bits hanging out the side. that top line on your, it looks like an isolated island. It looks like Shetland or the Isle of Dogs or something.
Listen, this is
Southend and Canby.
Listen, mate. Listen, it's been like this for donkeys. I normally shave it down. I just ain't got the time. I'm normally close cut. What do you want me to do? Get rid of the island?
Why don't you go to the barbers and pay him a tenner?
I do go to the barbers.
I gave my barber a tip because he actually done such a good job. He even sorted my beard out a bit as well. So I gave
That's
him a
what barbers
£5
normally
tip.
do.
Where'd you go to?
But I didn't ask for it. I just said shave it all off. And then he done, because when I don't ask for it, and someone does it for me. I think I've always got a principle. So I slipped him a £5. I was like, thanks, mate. That'll do.
Yeah, actually,
Cheers.
your beard looks quite good, man. I've seen you when you used to shave. I used to see bits of fucking hair coming up his lips. You remember that? He's a little bit of hair in the corner.
Yeah, I miss a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm quite lucky. This is about how it goes for me. I go a little bit longer than this, but I'm not really an hairy person.
I need to have a shave. I do need.
You've got
to
more hair than me.
No, I mean here, like stubble, beard, not hairy up here. My hair, I got a lovely flock of hair.
Yeah,
What
that
you
ain't going
doing,
anywhere.
mate?
Huh?
What you
Good
use?
genes, mate.
Good genes.
Good genes. My dad's got good hair. He's in
So
his
we set
70s.
up a Just Giving page to fund my hair transplant. for
I'd like.
Turkey.
Do you know what? We should get him a syrup.
Fuck off.
Dom, honestly, no, because no. Have you ever seen
The ones that they glue on.
The Moaning of Life with Cole
Yeah,
Pilkington when he
yeah.
has it done? And like it looks proper, mate. Like honestly, I think that suit you.
You're not selling it to me at all.
No, it is
It's
good.
a no.
It is good.
Yeah.
It is good. I'd consider it, but I've been bald for so long that.
Yeah, see, when you was losing it, if you'd have gone away for a few months and come back with a syrup, no one would have noticed. But now everyone will know. But you could go away and say, "Oh, look, I'll grow it," and come back with like a little Ric Flair haircut. I'm saying,
No chance, mate. Not a chance. Nah, I hate fake hair, man. I hate hair extensions.
No,
Just off-putting, man. Do you know what I
When's the
mean?
last you had hair extensions?
Nah, just when birds wear hair extensions, it's off-putting.
Why?
It's just fake, innit? I'm natural. Be yourself.
yeah, I
Be
agree.
yourself.
Yeah, be yourself.
Be you.
Be Gene.
Be beans.
All right, fair enough. But I'd love to see you with a syrup. That's all I'm saying.
All we're missing is Ryan being bald. Then we could call this the Baldies Unite podcast.
I feel like I'm watching Right Said Fred have a fucking domestic.
An old girl's pair of
And
tits.
then,
Me and you, we're the next Mitchell brothers. Phil, Grant, Dan Sullivan.
Billy.
Billy, yeah. Billy and Jamie, yeah. All right, we're going to leave it there. Do you enjoy this one?
Yeah, I enjoyed it, mate. It's really good. Different, isn't it?
It's now.
I was just about to say it's different not doing it on camera, but then I realised we've got 3 cameras pointing at us.
Got more cameras than
on YouTube.
Yeah, more cameras than we've ever had pointing at us at one time.
I just thought it was on camera at the start, briefly.
Oh, we all got away with the cameras now, boy.
No, I'm just doing what I done at the start, completely forgetting it was audio.
Because we spent so long saying "come on, you irons," so we don't do that here. So what we do, I'm sure you've heard it.
Yeah.
We get the everyone's got to pick a song. So as soon as you know, it's your turn. You've got to sing us out, and we'll all join in.
Right. Hang on. Let's think of one. I've got one. Dom, you know it already. Country roads, take me home to the place where I belong.
West of the forest, watch West End.
What's up with the face out?
All right, thank you very much.
Home, country road.
We'll see you next week. Peace.